What's up, guys? Today is Wednesday, August 16th. Wednesday means new comic book day. New comic book day means new comic book haul video. As always, I went down to Infinity Flux here in Chattanooga, Tennessee for another big old stack of books and a few extra goodies as well. So let's start with Marvel first. Some good Marvel stuff this week, starting with Daredevil number 14, the end of an era, the end of Chip Zdarsky's run. I have loved this entire run. I'm so sad to see it end. This was a nice wrap-up, though, of a fantastic run of Daredevil. Ghost Rider number 17. I haven't been buying this in a while, but it's part 2 of the Weapons of Vengeance story arc, which the first part was pretty cool, so I decided to get that. Iron Man Annual, the 2023 annual, part of the Contest of Chaos storyline, Iron Man vs. Storm. What If Dark Moon Knight. This was pretty interesting. I like this character, Luminary. I wouldn't mind seeing more of her. One I'm really excited for is Spider-Man number 11. I can't wait to learn a lot more about Spider-Boy. Really excited for his upcoming series in November, so super excited to have that. But I also had to get the variant cover as well because that is too cool to pass up. And then X-Men Days of Future Past Doomsday number 2. The first issue was pretty cool. Thought I'd go ahead and grab that. As for DC, every time an issue of this comes out, I get really excited. Batman Superman World's Finest number 18, retelling the story of Batman and Superman's first meeting. So yeah, that should be really fun. But I also had to get, because it's Dan Mora artwork, I had to get the nice foil cover as well, so that looks really cool. Also got Hawk Girl number 2. The first issue was pretty good. Thought I'd try this one out. Night Terror's Nightwing number 2. And then Night Terror's Superman number 2. And, oh, that was it for DC. As for Image, though, we got a couple Image books. We've got The Cull number 1, new book from Kelly Thompson. This is kind of a setup for the big story that's to come, but I think the story is going to be really cool, so I'm excited to check that out. And then Void Rivals number 3. You know, obviously this is awesome because of the lead-in to Transformers and G.I. Joe, but the story that this book itself is telling is really interesting too, so don't sleep on this one. And we've got some other indies from AWA Upshot. We've got The Madness number 1. This sounded really cool. Got Something Is Killing the Children. Shoot, hold on. Number 32. That awesome Dan Mora cover. From IDW, we've got the Hollywood Special, or I guess Dark Space is the Hollywood Special number 1. That sounds like a really cool story. Can't wait to read that one. And then this is just a one-shot leading into a mobile game, which shouldn't sound awesome, but this just looks cool. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate number 1. But the fun doesn't stop there. Got a few extra goodies as well, starting with this Joe Fixit trade paperback, collecting the 5-issue Joe Fixit miniseries. Oh, and also I think Hulk 347, which is sort of the first appearance of Joe Fixit. I read this as it was coming out on Marvel Unlimited, and it is fantastic. The art is great. Spider-Man is present all throughout this story as well. And I was trying to find some of the funny panels. I mean, it's like we get stuff like that all through the whole thing. It's really, really good. I highly recommend this miniseries. It takes place back in the era of the 90s Hulk books when Hulk was Joe Fixit, Mr. Fixit. This is so good. I highly recommend this one. Also picked up this Daredevil Epic Collection. This is Into the Fire, collecting Daredevil number 312 through 318 and a few other things. So just happy to have another Epic Collection, as well as this X-Factor Epic Collection, Judgment War, collecting X-Factor 37 through 50 and a few other books in there too. So that is really cool. And I got another big boy book. This is Conan the Barbarian, the original Marvel Years Omnibus Volume 10, which is not new. My LCS, I think, has been hanging on to this one for me since January of last year. I did not mean to leave it there so long, so Infinity Flux, thank you so very much for you know, hanging on to this one for me. This awesome Todd McFarlane cover too. That's really cool. And this is the last one. This is the last of these Conan original Marvel Years omnibuses. I don't have them all yet, so now I've got to go fill in the gaps of the one I'm missing. And that's it, guys. Another great haul, another fun week of comics. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget, life is short. Like what you like, ignore what you don't. Also, don't forget that if you need an LCS from which to order any of these books that are out right now, or from which to pre-order any books that are coming soon, you can visit infinityflux.net. You can order any of these books as long as they are in stock. You can order those and they'll be shipped right to you. Or you can look ahead and pre-order some stuff that's coming soon. You can set up pull lists. You can pick whichever covers you want. And then when those books are released, they will be shipped right to you. And if you do that, you get 10% off of your order And if you use promo code Bumpkins, you get an additional 10% off your order. That is a one-time use code per customer, but it doesn't expire. So if you know that a book's coming out in a couple weeks that you want to use it for, you can save it till then and get an additional 10% off. So guys, again, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, ring bell, smash buttons, Stitch, Duet, whatever you have to do on whatever platform you're watching this on for more videos about these books throughout the week.